to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mukbang with the story time. We have some enchiladas and some refried things and some rice here.
And Hawaiian
so
punch.
Yummy, period. Hawaiian punch on the side and hot sauce. We're so hungry. But we're going to be doing a story time on the time where I invited a stranger into my house.
So let's just get started because I'm very hungry.
So last year of senior year, that was my last year of high school, and I went to a new school, as you guys should probably know. And in the middle of the school year, there was a girl that moved to our school as well. She was also new, and we're going to call her Ruth. She was a little bit awkward at first. Like, when my friends met her and stuff, they thought she was weird. But me being a good person that I am, I just still embraced her because why not? Like, I understand her, how hard it is to like make friends at the beginning. You know, all that could be scary and hard at first. So I understood her and I was nice to her. But my friends thought she was a little bit weird, and only because when we first met her, around like the first day, she asked like a lot of people in my group. She asked us if she could live with us. But she asked us each individually. So that day she got our phone number, she asked us for our Instagram. Why would you live with someone that you don't even know? And then like after the first 2 days of her going to our school, I found out that she was taking independent study. And independent study, what that is that allows you to do homework and do school from your house. I can count on my hand how many times I've seen her throughout the whole senior year that she's been there. I've seen her about 4 times. So I really knew her. But when I saw her, I was like, hi. Nice to her because I knew who she was. And then she wanted to talk more and text more, so I would text her back and stuff. I saw her for the last time in high school. It was on the day of grad night. And she did not attend graduation. But on the day of grad night, I let her come in my 3rd period class and hang out with me before she went to work and whatever. I introduced her to more of my friends and stuff like this. And these friends are also different friends. And it was pretty cool and chill. It was a cool vibe. So that was the last time that I saw her at school on the day of grad night. And she also did not attend grad night. When summer started, she started texting me more and hitting me up more and calling me. I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, I'm getting to know her more. Maybe she really is cool, you know. So I would text her back. This would go on for a few days. It would be like on and off mostly. Talking about her boy drama because she goes to college in the summertime and she has a job. I found out that she got fired from her job. No one at the job likes her. So she just wasn't a good employee there at all, so they fired her. But she told me that she quit the job, which wasn't true, because I found out from a different friend that she got fired. That's not a good sign about your character if everyone in that job hates you. But she was still going to school. She was going to a community college that is in our city, and she met a boy there that she really likes. She would talk to me about him and ask me advice for it and stuff, and I would just, you know, kind of entertain her and stuff. It came to the point where one day I was literally just like cleaning up my house, just like having a good time, just being my normal self, when I get a text or a call from her, and she's like, this is like out of the blue, she's like, I'm homeless, I need help, I have nowhere to live, and I'm like so confused. So I'm like, okay, you can come over to my house, because she asked if she could come over just to talk to me about it. I already made it clear that she cannot live here, like, no. She was like, why would I let someone that I barely know live with me? So I thought my mom would say no. So I told her she could come over to my house, but that we'd hang outside. I didn't want to let her in. I said, we can hang outside and talk about your situation. I can give her advice, because I know of a few programs in my city that can provide her with free housing, free meals, because she is 18, and there are programs for young teens that are in her position. So I was giving her like places to go. There's a program called TAY in our city, and that helps like people who are homeless that are young. I think within the ages of 18 to 24, they help you with getting a house for free or an apartment for free, get a job. They help you with just your living status and stuff. And so I thought that was really helpful, and I referred her to them, but she was like, no, I don't want to go there. I'm a queen. I ain't gonna be a homeless queen. That make no sense. Like, you either gonna live or you gonna die. She's like, I don't want to get raped. I'd rather get raped by someone that I know than a homeless person. I'm like, girl, you are low. Then if you saying that out loud, then you are low at the bottom. So I was trying to give her a program, but she was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So she was calling all her little boy hoes in her phone, saying like, oh, can I come over to your place, or like, where are you, like, or is your mom in the city? She meets guys on Instagram that are like way older than us, like 27, almost 30, 24, and she like calls them. She like does these crazy things with guys, and she was trying to find someone to live with. And yeah, but eventually, let's fast forward this. Eventually, it came to the point where my mom was like, I told my mom when she came home, and then I explained to my mom her situation. My mom was like, okay, let her in. Why are you outside? Let her in. I wanted to wait until she came home first, so I can be more respectful, more open and free. I let Rue into my house, and she just sat in the living room. She was very apprehensive about going into like the living area, just going into like the house, because I don't know, she thought my mom was gonna be mean, or she just didn't know. So my mom and her were talking while I was getting her comfortable and situated and stuff. And then I come downstairs, and then my mom eventually says, "Oh, you can stay here if you want." And I'm like, this.
And mind
No,
you,
B, no, B, no, B. I said no, ho. No.
Mind you, none of us knew that. We didn't
Yeah.
know that
I didn't tell them.
that Rue. We didn't know that Rue didn't really know me, and we thought like they were like best friends and stuff. So that's why
Best
like
friends
we're
thought that?
or just friends, at least just friends. We thought like she was cool with her and stuff. So yeah, that's the only reason. Like I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why our mom let her stay.
I didn't tell them that me and Rue were not like, we just met basically. Like, I don't know anything about this girl. A few facts. That's about it. Her name, last name. That's
And the school you went, how you guys went to the same school. You guys went to
That's about it. I literally know nothing about her. I said no to her a million times during the school year. But it happened. She stayed for 2 days. The first night, guys, it was an adventure already, because this girl, she doesn't sit still. She always wants me to get something for her, which is that's obvious. I live here. I know where everything is at. But like, if her backpack is right there, she's like,
she'll call her.
Then she'll be
She'll
like,
call her
get your
phone.
backpack from right there.
Right. She would call our brother or call her phone to make her get it and like go downstairs.
Yeah, like no, I'm not your maybe. We don't do that here. So I got an attitude with her a few times, and she's like, what is the attitude for? I'm like, hold up, I am Amir Fry. Lower that tone, okay? You don't know who I am. I will.
Like she would try to test them.
She would try to test the water.
She'll
try to test me.
She would say stuff, and then she'll be like, oh no, I'm just kidding. But then she would keep doing it. She would keep doing it.
I'm like, she gotta go. Like the first hour, I was already done. I was like, I'm done. I don't do this. But she keeps talking about this guy named Dominique. I give her the advice. She keeps on dragging it on her because she keeps on calling him, texting him. When they also just met this summertime. A few weeks ago, they just met as well. And she's like, oh, I like him. Or like, should I call him? I like him so much. Like, he's so cute. And I'm like, okay, she talks about him way too much to barely know him. So I'm like giving her advice, like, know him more, get to know him more and stuff. And so, like, I don't know where we went the first day. I'm not sure if we went anywhere.
You guys just went to like the pool. Like they went to the jacuzzi and the pool the first day.
The first day she had me go with her to get her some stuff.
Yeah,
we went out. We went to Target. We went to McDonald's. We went to the piercing place, and we came back like by 6 o'clock. So she was happy that I showed her the place where I got my piercing at and stuff. I took her there. She was happy. And mind you, while we were walking, she says like really weird stuff. Like she would just say stuff like, oh, girl, like guys mostly like booty, but I think you can get away with having a pretty face only. And I'm like, y'all don't even want to know. Like,
it's like she was testing her. I wasn't
she
there
was
at the time.
She was testing me, like for real. She was testing me. So I was like, I should just be nice to her. I feel like I was being too mean. So I was like, you know what? Let me just, give her some leeway. She homeless, and I didn't tell you guys the reason why she was homeless is because her mom kicked her out of the house. Her mom took away $200 from her, and Rue ended up asking her for the $200 back, and her mom just like kicked her out just because of that. Now she became my problem. So yeah, we ended up going to like a lot of stores. Like she wants to always be out and do something. I am used to just like being in my own zone, creating, working on my own thing, my own craft. I'm like a hustler, but she wants to keep like just playing around. When you're homeless, don't think about boys that much. She kept thinking about this boy so much, and his name was Dominique as well. I don't know him, but his name was Dominique. He's 19. We ended up going to the pool. She played some music a little bit too loud. I'm like, turn it down. We're like, no, don't be ghetto. Turn it down, okay? So she ended up turning it down a little bit, and then there was a guy that was sitting on the pool as well, and then she was saying some weird stuff, like I think she's like a lesbian, because she was like insinuating that she was like kind of gay, because she was like what if guys think that we're lesbians together? I'm like, oh heck no. And then she was like, I may turn gay if Dominique doesn't act right. I'm like, okay, good for you. Like, she just be saying some weird stuff.
Why are you telling me that? Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, like, okay. She just says like weird stuff, random stuff like that. We were there for like a few hours. She's like, let's stay here longer. I'm like, girl, I have a family to get back to. I'm not like a rebel like you are.
And that day, Amia was supposed to take me to the pool, to the jacuzzi, to the pool and the jacuzzi at night, but like they were like talking for a long time and stuff. I never even knew her, but the time that she spent with us for 2 days, bro, she was weird. It's like a different type of weird. Like, I'm weird, but she was a different type of weird. Like, it was.
And then later that night, she kept talking about Dominique. She kept wanting me to stay downstairs with her.
Oh yeah, like we're downstairs. We're all gonna sleep down there. But like she kept telling my sister to sleep downstairs with her.
And then she said, "Oh, sleep next to me, because me and my sister sleep next to each other." She really is gay.
Like she doesn't even know.
You really are gay. I'm straight. You miss me with that gay stuff. But I tried to sleep like on the couch, and she could sleep on the floor. But I made her like a blow-up mattress, and after a while, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now." I told her that a million times, and this girl kept on talking to me, trying to drag on the conversation about the same boy, Dominique, that she barely just met. Trying to call him and text him and bother him, okay? And the only reason why she had his number is because he asked her for an assignment, but like, she thinks it's more than that. It could be more than that, I don't know him. I saw a picture of him, he's good looking, but I don't think he likes her. Because she showed me text messages of what they're saying, and it doesn't seem like he likes her. So she kept talking to me about Dominique the whole entire time, and I'm trying to go to sleep, so I'm like, I'm trying to go to sleep. I kept saying that, I'm going to sleep now, like, I'm tired. And she's like, you're boring, wake up, I'm a guest, you're supposed to, like, entertain me, you're supposed to, like, be up and have fun, like, you're boring and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm tired, I go to sleep early, like, I work a lot. So, it was like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm tired, I'm going to fall asleep. I need to go to sleep, like, I'm tired, I get sleepy early, because that's just how my body is. And she literally, this is when I had enough of her keeping me up. She went over me. I was on the couch and she went over me with her hand and was like, wake up, why are you sleeping? Oh my god, you're boring. And I was like, oh heck no.
You did? I think I was like watching ASMR. Probably because
yeah.
I thought she was being mean. I didn't know anything. Because I thought that was her friend. I was like, why are you treating your friend like that? I didn't know that Amia didn't know her.
But I was yelling, huh?
Yes.
I was yelling? Yeah, I was like, hold up, I'm trying to go to sleep. I already told you that a million times. Leave me alone, go to sleep. You have to think about your future tomorrow. You're homeless.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And then she was like, why you gotta be like so? Like, why you have to have an attitude? Are you always like this? Like, dang, girl. And I was like, hold up. I'm like, I'm going upstairs because you talk too much. Be quiet with your black self. Shut up.
I was still in there.
Yeah, she was.
I was still in there. I heard her. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna say it after I'm done. I was still in there. I wasn't really asleep, but I was like sleep. Like, you know when you're like sleep, but you can still hear what's going on. It was like that, and I heard her talking on the phone with some boy. Remember, she said that she
was still up. Like, god dang.
She was talking on the phone with some boy. I heard like different boys. I didn't know which was which. I was confused, but I remember the night before. It was like before this when she was calling the boy or something. I heard her say something. I was like, Ezekiel, did you hear her say that? I'm not gonna even say it. It's like, but yeah, she was weird, especially coming from a person that didn't even know her and that just met her. I thought Amia was being mean, but it really wasn't her. And I was still in there. Like I said, I heard her talking on the phone, and I ended up, it was like towards the morning, kind of, like probably 2 o'clock in the morning or something. Amia, I went upstairs because I remember she asked me to come upstairs again, so I went upstairs, and then yeah, the day went on.
And I went straight to sleep. I was like, I'm done with this girl. Like, oh heck no. And then the next day in the morning time, I was like, I want her to leave today, to be honest. So I was trying to, like, when my mom woke up, I was trying to convince her, like, or hint at her the fact that I wanted her to leave, like, right now, like, today, like, this morning, like, at that moment, at that instant. But my mom didn't get it. Like, she thought I...
Like, was asking how many days she could stay.
Yeah, like, she thought I was asking her to prolong her stay. She thought I was...
Yeah, like, I thought
we were close friends. She thought we were close friends. She thought I wanted her to stay more because we were having so much fun. No, that wasn't the case.
I thought the same thing my mom was thinking. I thought the same thing. Like, I thought, like, she was asking, like, how many days is she gonna stay?
Oh, eventually my mom was like, oh, she can stay as long as she needs to. That morning, I helped her with in the shower and stuff. And she wanted to leave already, so I got dressed. We both got dressed. We put on makeup and stuff.
And she didn't want me to go. Rue didn't want me to go.
Rue was like, does she have to go? I'm like, first of all, that's my sister. Yeah, she's gonna go. What the heck are you talking about? When I first woke up, she woke up early, and she would call me in the middle of the night. Okay?
She always woke up early.
She keeps calling me in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I don't know for what, for dumb stuff. Telling me about Dominique still, like, I'm like, what the heck? And she was like, okay, let's go to get more stuff for her. I was texting my mom, and I was like, okay, I know you don't know this, but, like, I just met her, like, I do not want her to stay. I was trying to hint at me not wanting her to stay, so could she, like, leave, like tomorrow morning? And my mom was like, I didn't know that. My mom was like, I thought you wanted her to stay. And I'm like, no, I didn't tell you that. She's basically a stranger to me. She's like, yeah, like, yeah, obviously. And I'm like, thank the Lord. I ended up talking about it more with her in private later that day. But in the morning, we, like, left, and, like, we went to...
Ross? Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. We went to Ross. We went to...
the eyebrow threading. She's homeless, and she wants to get her eyebrows threaded. She wants to buy clothes, and she only has $90 on her debit card and $55 in cash.
She probably thought she was going to stay with us for the rest of her life.
Yeah, because that day, thought that she was going to stay as long as she could until she could get on her feet. But little did she know I had plans to get her out of there the next day, that morning, at the crack of dawn. So we went to different stores with her, and she bought stuff, and we tried things on and stuff. And
yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was fun, just
when we were
store.
when we were trying on our clothes.
She's like, saying, "Can you hurry up?"
Yeah.
First of all, boo boo, who the f are you to tell me to hurry up? Who are you?
Like, we're having girl time. She's like, you guys take too long, something like that. I don't want to say the wrong words, but something like that, something. And then we left and we went to the eyebrow threading store. Okay, now we went to AutoZone. I forgot why we went to AutoZone.
To get
oh yeah, because I had to use the bathroom. And I was telling Amia, I was asking her, you know, like, why are you being so mean to her? And she ended up telling me. Yeah, that's when you told me. And then you're like, she was all like, she's like, I don't even know that girl Imani. And I was like, so what is she doing? I was thinking like, what is she doing in our house? Like, she's like, I don't even know her. It was like, I don't know. It was like, it felt weird.